Welcome back to JKP Origins. Today we're going to talk about the rise and the downfall of Machinima. A couple days ago it was announced that Machinima officially let go every one of their employees and they closed down, and a couple days before that they even deleted all their videos on their YouTube channel. So they are 100% dead. And today I wanted to talk about what life was like when Machinima was around, like 10 years ago. My life before that, and I guess joining Machinima. I used to be part of their network from 2009 to 2016. I was a Machinima director. I did upload to the main Machinima channel at some point, and I wanted to talk about life, I guess, during that time, and what caused me to kind of leave Machinima, and I guess when Machinima started going really bad, and then my exit, and then life after Machinima. So let's start. If you guys like the video, please give it a like, and if you don't like the video, please give it a dislike. So Machinima was really popular in 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, like the early days of YouTube, really. And back then, it was really hard to make money off of gameplay videos. It was really easy to get kind of copyright striked, or you just wouldn't get money on them. And Machinima was one of the very few, if not the only, gaming network at the time, and they were like top 2, top 3 most subscribed in the YouTube community. And if you got a part of Machinima, that was really impressive. It was really hard to get in, so if you were part of their team, a lot of people kind of looked up to you and followed you a lot. One of those people was Digital Fear, known as John Graham, and he actually inspired me to make my own Machinima. And he made a bunch of stuff on Machinima. He made One Life Remaining, Hard Justice, RB and the Chief, which he's still continuing on his own channel, Season 8. And he also made this infamous series called Deus Ex Machina, which is very famous, I guess, among the Machinima community. And he never got around to finishing it because he was actually one of the first people to get copyright striked. In the second to last episode, he actually put Ride the Lightning from Metallica in his song, and I guess because of that video, it caused the whole series to never be finished. And I got really impatient from waiting because at the time I thought he was going to complete it. So I actually decided to make my own version of Deus Ex Machina, and I uploaded that to my channel at the time, which was called Grievous Rocks. I made 6 parts of my own Episode 9 Act 5, and as I was making Part 6, I actually got a message from Machinima, the actual channel on YouTube, and they said, hey, we appreciate your commitment to Deus Ex Machina, we like your passion, but we didn't give you legal rights to make this. Please take it down because we own Deus Ex Machina, otherwise we will pursue legal action. So they sent me a message kind of threatening me taking down this show, which I was like, this is bullshit. Like, I'm not making any money off these videos. I put a lot of work in these videos. This is just for my own enjoyment and for other people who can't wait for the videos to come out. They never contacted me again for a couple months, so I guess it was a false threat because they never did anything about it. And maybe they got a new manager because I never heard from that guy ever again. And that's a reoccurring theme in Machinima. There is a lot of times where you will get new managers because it just kept cycling through people. Like, it was like retail. It was like working at a retail store. They just kept hiring people and laying people off. It was just unreal. So eventually I tried getting into Machinima. At the time there was a YouTube channel separate from the Machinima channel called Machinima, and it was like a trials YouTube channel. Creators who wanted to be part of Machinima would submit their best work to Machinima, and if people loved it over there, they would send you a message saying, hey, we loved your video, would you like to come aboard and be a part of Machinima and become a director? So I submitted my first part of my Deus Ex Machina Episode 9 Act 5. This was the same video at the time where Machinima told me to take down, otherwise they would pursue legal action. I submitted that video knowing fully well that I might be screwed here. They sent me a message a couple days later saying, hey, we loved your video, we think you're really good at making Halo Machinima, would you like to join Machinima? So right then and there was probably the first warning sign that I should have noticed, but I was a kid, I didn't notice it at all, and I was just really excited to join. But the first message I got from Machinima was, take it down, otherwise we will go after you. And the second message was, we loved it, come aboard. So we're talking bipolar Machinima really early on. So I joined their network early 2010. I uploaded a bunch of Halo Reach beta gameplays, Halo Reach gameplays. I went to Machinima Respawn. I went to Machinima Realm. I did Metro Prime 3 at the time. I did Final Fantasy 13 as well. I did a bunch of stuff on there from 2010 to 2012. And as the network kept aging, it got less Machinima and more gameplay focused. And Machinima is actually a real word. It's a combination between 2 words, machine and cinema, and it pretty much translates to making cinematic pieces out of video game assets, like Halo Reach. The company, the network, the YouTube channel wasn't uploading Machinima that much anymore compared to their gameplay videos. Obviously, it's a lot easier to make gameplay videos than Machinima, but still, the company was known for Machinima, and they were slowly becoming not who they were. Around 2013, I pitched an idea to Machinima saying, hey, I still make Halo Machinima. Let me upload Machinima to Machinima and kind of bring Machinima back to Machinima. And they thought it was a good idea, and they actually promoted it for a little bit. And they wanted me to make them a series their way. So this was the first time where I wasn't making something for myself. I was making something for someone else. And they had all the creative control in it. I mostly just made what they wanted to make. The story issues at the time was more action focused than story driven. I wanted to submit something more story driven. They said, no, let's do something action oriented. So I did that. They uploaded the first trailer. They promoted the whole thing on Respawn. It's like, Halo Machinima coming back to Machinima. That's right, actual Machinima. And they uploaded the first episode. It wasn't received too well. And because of the reception, they're like, hey, let's upload episode 6 next week instead of uploading episode 2, which I thought was a stupid idea. And they did it. They uploaded episode 6 the following week, and it got review bombed. People hated it. They're like, why did you upload episode 6? Where's episode 2? Oh, this show sucks so bad. They actually skipped right to the finale. It got so many negative dislikes, and Respawn noticed this, obviously, and then they took off all the videos. And they told me, hey, sorry, it didn't work out, try again. Now, I'll admit, Story Issues wasn't my best work. It wasn't the best thing I ever made in Halo, but it definitely did not deserve the treatment that Machinima gave it. And, you know, they were in control. They told me to make what they wanted to make. And when it wasn't received well, they just deleted everything. And they said, sorry, it didn't work out. And that really bothered me. Like, I felt betrayed. I felt burned by Machinima. So I got so upset by what they did to me that I literally went radio silent for about 2 years. I didn't come back to Machinima. I didn't message them again until 2015. During that time, I was uploading a lot of commentaries to my channel. I was kind of getting back into the swing of making a lot more YouTube videos. And I tried joining a different YouTube partner program at the time called Curse Entertainment, and they had a better pay rate than Machinima did, but I can't be part of 2 networks at one time. So I sent Machinima a message saying, hey, it's been a while. Let me leave your network. Can I leave your network? Every time someone would respond to me from Machinima, I swear it was a different person. Every other week, every 2 weeks, I would get a brand new email from a different person saying, hey, that person you talked to 2 weeks ago doesn't work here anymore. I'm now your new manager, blah, 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 blah. So I sent them multiple messages saying, hey, I want to leave. They'd be like, hey, you have a 60-40 percentage rate, so they would make 40%, I would make 60%. Let's offer you a 70-30, so they would take 30, I would take 70. I said, no, let me leave your network. They would send me another message like fucking 3 weeks later saying, hey, we'll do 80-20. And this went on. Like, I would respond to them immediately, and then they would reply to me every week or every 2 weeks. Like, it just took forever for these people to respond. It got so bad that I actually had to call their company in California multiple times telling them to answer my emails. And after multiple emails and several months, it took 8 months to leave Machinima. January 2016, I finally got out. I think that's what people kind of forget about Machinima if they didn't work for them, is how bad and how awful they treated their directors towards the end of their lifetime. In the beginning, it was great to be a part of Machinima. It was a legacy. Like, they did set a legacy on YouTube for gaming, but as they got new management and they kept shuffling around and reconstructing themselves, they got worse people, I guess, and they treated me like crap, and they treated people like John, Digital Fear, like crap. And I really think that's why the company went to shit. Like, it was just only so much that you could take from these people. They would just not respond to you. They wouldn't let you go. It was bad. It was really bad, guys. Like, I fucking hated it. I went from loving this company to despising this company. They even treated the 7th season of RB the Chief like it was a joke. You know, this is a director that has been with Machinima since the beginning, that has given them probably their reputation, to be honest. Like, John really helped out this company, and they treated the last season of RB the Chief like nothing. They didn't even name the last couple episodes properly. They just were very, very lazy. It was just really bad on how lazy these people were. And it was just shocking on how bad they treated their directors towards the end of their lifetime. After I left Machinima in 2016, I waited 1 month. And then in February of 2016, I uploaded a video talking about why you should never join a Machinima network. Here we are, 3 years later, they officially closed down and they no longer exist. That was my retrospective on Machinima. In the beginning, it was great. You wanted to be a part of their company if you were into gaming. It was a great way to make money at the time, and you were considered like a god to be part of Machinima. And as the years went on, they just got worse and worse with management, and they treated us like crap. And it made me go from loving this position to hating it, and I wanted to get the hell out. And I'm happy I did, because look where they are now. I'm surprised they lasted as long as they did. I think Machinima was honestly irrelevant probably in 2017. And the only reason why people are talking about them right now, the only reason why I'm talking about Machinima right now is because they don't exist anymore. And that's kind of sad. Quoting The Dark Knight, you either die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain. That was my retrospective on Machinima. Let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments below. Were you guys part of Machinima like I was, or were you just a viewer like I used to be? Thank you so much for watching. This is James of JKP Origins. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a dislike if you disliked the video. And I'll see you guys next time.